How to get more sales by being consistent on social media. Please keep watching. Hey everybody, I'm Mike Claudio, owner of WinRate Consulting and host of the Big Stud Sales Podcast. I am exhausted talking to people who are not taking social media seriously. It is where your client base is. It's where every client base is. It is where everybody spends 60 to 70 clicks on their phone a day. They're clicking on social media platforms. If you think I don't need social media for my business, you are going to fail. Maybe not this year, but 100% you are not going to be as successful as you could be by being consistent on social media. So how do you go about doing that? I talk about this on a regular basis with my coaching clients and people that come to me and say, Mike, how are you doing what you're doing? I'm consistent on social media. It's not that difficult. So the first thing is to schedule time to create the content. I do 2 4-hour content creation sessions a month. One's for my YouTube videos, one's for my podcast. We take that content, we create pictures from it to create a social media disbursement strategy. For you, it could be creating a schedule. What I do with a lot of clients is help them understand what should the theme of the day be. Monday through Friday, for me, it's thank God it's Monday, Tuesday's YouTube, Wednesday's podcast, Thursday's YouTube, Friday's Follow-Up Friday. I've done some things with some clients. One of my favorite ones is a garage door client of mine. He's a garage door company. He started doing a Motor Monday. He's highlighting really cool vehicles in his marketplace. So he's reaching out to people saying, hey, I'd like to highlight your car on my Instagram page or my social media. So he's creating a consistency. So create a theme that relates to yourself and your audience. Obviously, he's a garage door guy. People with cars have garages. People who like cars probably have garages. It's a great way for him to connect. There could be things like what's up in my marketplace, from the field Friday, Thankful Thursday, Tips Tuesday. There's all kinds of different things you can do, but create the theme of the day. What this does is allows you to plan ahead to what you're going to talk about. If you look at my social media account, I have been consistent for probably 2 years with thank God it's Monday, Follow-Up Friday, and then content releases in the middle. For you, it could be a lot of different things, but without a plan, it's impossible to be consistent. So once you have that plan, now you can schedule time, maybe even just an hour a week to look at it, get it scheduled, get it created, take some pictures, write some content, create some captions, that kind of thing. Make sure it's dispersing to all platforms. At this point in 2021, I don't think you can just be on one anymore. I think you need to be on Facebook. I think you need to be on Instagram. I think you should be on YouTube, and I think you should have a podcast. I'm on the fence about TikTok. I don't think there's a lot of value there for a business. I'll leave that up to you. I don't use Twitter. I'm not on there. So if you like it, great. I'm not a user of it, so I don't really understand it. So I stay away from it. But if you're consistently doing that with some sort of theme, you can literally plan an entire month out ahead of time. That is probably the biggest best practice I've implemented that I've helped people look at their calendar, look at their routine, look at the theme of the day, and be able to create content and plan ahead. Using the example of Motor Monday where he's highlighting cars, he can go out one day, go meet with 4 people, take pictures of 4 cars, and be done for every Monday for the entire month. Really effective, good use of time, and you're not freaking out kind of behind the scenes. The second thing is potentially get some sort of a scheduling program. I use Hootsuite. There's several out there. There's pros and cons to them. It can kind of sometimes negatively impact your engagement, but ultimately I'd rather be consistent than not be seen. So sometimes we use Hootsuite to schedule things. That's a really great way for you to do it. Ultimately, I think the best, especially as a busy, growing business, would be to hire somebody. Outsource that social media content. They're going to need the content from you, but they're going to manage the disbursement of it, the posting of it, potentially the caption writing, the hashtag utilization, all of those things. But ultimately, you need to be thinking about social media more. And to grow your brand effectively, to get more sales for your business, you need to be seen on social media, not just your projects, you. It's got to be you as a person. People buy people. People don't buy projects. People don't buy rooms. People don't buy products. They buy people. So if they can trust you, they'll trust you'll be the one for them. So creating more of a focus on the people in your business, aka you, your employees, your salespeople, your project managers, anybody who's customer facing, it's important to get them on your social media as well. So being consistent, telling the stories of who you are, what you believe in, what your core values are, what you focus on, all these things go into helping your marketplace feel more comfortable with you. And the absolute best way to do that is through consistent social media utilization. So again, I'm Mike Claudio, owner of WinRate Consulting, host of the Big Stud Sales Podcast. Please subscribe to the channel. 2 videos every week for you to get better within your business so you can